Hey there, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thanks for joining us. Tonight, we're taking a peaceful and scenic drive from Glendale to the Santa Clarita Valley, cruising along the iconic I-5 North. So, buckle up, grab a warm drink, and relax as we glide through the glow of LA's night lights, capturing the essence of California's freeway culture. Let's hit the road. We start our journey in Glendale, a vibrant city known for its charming neighborhoods and lively downtown. As we merge onto the freeway, we're greeted by the soft hum of late-night traffic and the shimmer of streetlights reflecting off windshields. A calm rhythm begins to set in. Passing through the 130 for interchange, you can feel the shift as the city begins to stretch out. The concrete veins of LA come alive at night, each lane telling a story of travelers heading home, truckers on schedule, and night owls seeking peace on the open road. To the right, you'll catch glimpses of Griffith Park's dark silhouette hidden behind trees and shadowed hills. Somewhere in there lies the LA Zoo and the Griffith Observatory, now closed, watching silently over the city like a cosmic guardian. As we merge firmly onto I-5 North, traffic lightens a bit. The freeway opens up, allowing us to ease into a smoother ride. The engine hums gently beneath us, and the soft glow of dashboard lights sets a perfect mood for this nighttime cruise. Burbank emerges quietly on the west side, home to some of the biggest names in film and TV. Studios like Warner Brothers and Disney are asleep now, but their presence lingers in the air, even as the buildings fade into the rearview mirror. The road here is wide and the pace is steady. We pass familiar exits like Alameda Avenue and Empire Avenue, with the occasional sign reminding us we're still close to downtown life, but mentally, we're already drifting into the foothills. There's a certain comfort in freeway lights at night, how they line the path ahead like a runway, guiding us through California's terrain. With each mile, the city dims slightly, the noise lowers, and a quieter rhythm starts to take over. As we pass by the Bob Hope Airport, now Hollywood Burbank Airport, the control tower glows in the distance. Most flights have landed by now, and there's a strange peace in watching a sleeping airport from the freeway. Now entering Sun Valley, the neighborhoods here are tucked away behind low ridges and long avenues. It's mostly industrial by day, but at night it has a raw, authentic stillness that only locals know to appreciate. The road starts to curve a bit more as we approach the junction where the 170 freeway ends and merges back into I-5. We're getting deeper into the San Fernando Valley now. The stars above are faint but present, glimpsed between streetlights and smog. We pass by the exits to Laurel Canyon and Sheldon Street, names full of character and history. These streets carry stories of old Hollywood, hidden valleys, and winding hills dotted with lights like fireflies in the night. Now approaching Pacoima, home to murals, memories, and a lot of heart. Even at night, the area holds a vibrant spirit. You might spot a taqueria still serving its last few customers or hear distant music echoing off garage doors. As we continue, the traffic has thinned. It's just us and the occasional car with headlights slicing through the dark. The freeway breathes deeper here, stretching into long, quiet lanes beneath the glow of amber lights. Sylmar rises next, nestled against the base of the mountains. Known for its equestrian culture and orchards, it's like a soft transition between the urban sprawl and the natural contours ahead. A quiet checkpoint before we begin climbing. We're now starting the ascent into Newhall Pass. This stretch is iconic. It's the gate between the Los Angeles Basin and the Santa Clarita Valley. Steep walls hug the freeway, and headlights trace glowing lines on the ridges. The freeway rises, and suddenly, the city is behind us. To the south, lights twinkle like a blanket of stars. Ahead, the road carves through dark hills. The hum of the tires grows softer, like a lullaby whispered across asphalt. At the peak of the pass, you feel a change in the air cooler, cleaner. It's a moment of quiet solitude, like standing on the edge of two worlds. Then we begin to descend gently toward Santa Clarita, the valley opening slowly below. We now pass through the iconic truck lanes winding ramps designed to slow heavy haulers. Even at night, you'll often see big rigs crawling down the grade, their red brake lights glowing like lanterns in the dark. Castaic Lake is nearby, though not visible from here in the dark. But its presence is felt in the cooler breeze and the open space that now surrounds us. We've left behind the city's heartbeat and entered a quieter rhythm. The Newhall Ranch Road exit approaches. It's one of Santa Clarita's major routes, connecting neighborhoods, schools, and shopping centers. But tonight, the streets are mostly empty, resting in preparation for a new day. Santa Clarita feels different. Though it's technically part of LA County, it has a small-town calm to it, less hustle, more stars. You can smell the sage in the air if you roll down your windows. It's clean, crisp, and serene. Valencia is just up ahead, home to Six Flags Magic Mountain. The park is dark now, but its coasters stand tall like sleeping dragons. If you're lucky, you might spot one lit up in soft blue or red, like a beacon of adventure. We drive past Rye Canyon, nestled in the business district. By day, it buzzes with energy and innovation. But tonight, the streets are silent, the buildings dark, waiting for morning to stir them back to life. As we near the McBean Parkway exit, we've entered the heart of Valencia. Planned communities, winding trails, and modern shopping plazas surround us, but they're asleep now, breathing quietly under the night sky. Streetlights line the bridges and overpasses, casting long shadows over the freeway. There's beauty in this stillness, in watching the world pause and the roads stretch on endlessly, waiting for the morning rush to begin again. The sound of the engine, the occasional whir of another car passing by, it's meditative. These late-night drives offer a kind of therapy, a moment to think, to feel, to simply be in motion without pressure or noise. Now approaching the Magic Mountain Parkway exit, our journey is nearly done. We've left behind the bustle of Glendale and crossed through valleys, passes, and hidden cityscapes, all stitched together by the pulse of I-5. We glide gently onto the off-ramp, the lights of Santa Clarita welcoming us like old friends. The journey was calm, simple, and reflective sometimes. That's exactly what a night drive is meant to be. Thanks so much for riding along tonight. If you enjoyed this nighttime road trip, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps keep this channel rolling. Until next time, stay safe, keep driving, and enjoy the journey wherever it takes you.